Well, questions are being raised about why a member of the Air Force was shot and killed this month in his own home by a sheriff's deputy. Bodycam video released by the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office shows the moment the airman was fatally shot. The incident happened May 3rd. 23-year-old senior airman Robert Fortson was killed. The deputy was responding to a disturbance call in the building. Fortson's family says the deputy came to the wrong apartment and that Fortson was legally armed and answering to a suspicious knock on his front door. The deputy, who has not been identified, was placed on administrative leave. Fortson was a special missions aviator based at the Special Operations Wing at Hurlburt Field in the Florida Panhandle. Bodycam footage seems to indicate the victim came to the door with a gun in his right hand. An attorney for the victim's family said that Airman Fortson was within his rights because Florida is a right-to-carry state. The video appears to show the deputy did not tell Fortson to drop his gun until after he had already shot him. So, Barry, does a gun owner has the gun legally, do they have the right to come to their door and answer it with a gun in their hand?
Absolutely. I'm a former NRA instructor, safe hunter instructor for the Fish and Game Commission, and this is outrageous. We have these laws, and I want to appeal to all my conservative friends. If you believe in the Second Amendment and you believe you have the right to defend yourself, then when you come to your door legally, and my friends want to defund the FBI because they're going after Donald Trump or whatever, I don't want to defund the Okaloosa Police Department, but most cops are good cops. 99% of the cops I've ever met are great, but you do have 1% that are either bad actors or act inappropriately. This cop acted inappropriately. The guy was legally, they need to settle, but you're never going to bring him back to his family. This is outrageous behavior, and if we're going to have the laws, then you need to allow them to operate that way, or you need to change the law. If you don't believe he's had the right to come to his door with the gun, then change the darn law.
Stanley, studies show that black people make up about 12% of the U.S. population, but they account for about 25% of police killings in the country.
I think the statistics speak for themselves, pure, plain, simple. There are a couple things that we don't know about this, okay? We don't know who made the phone call. We don't know what the lady said as she was escorting the policeman up there. But I will tell you this, I could very much have been that young man. If you come to my house and you knock on my door very loudly at 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to tell you right now, you will be greeted by Stanley Plus.
Patrick, what do you make of this? I mean,
you know, it's what I love of the fact is that you have police departments that say it was a good shooting, and then they say we're investigating. You're seeing this all over the place. They weren't going to release the footage of this because they were going to investigate. The family started to get a lot of good press, a lot of press on this issue, and the public started to move towards the family's way of presenting this. So the police then released some redacted coverage on this. And so, you know, I think we also, as we start to look at this, we have to standardize how we release information, how we do these investigations. There's these sheriff's officers and police chiefs that immediately say it was a good shooting, and now we're going to investigate. Well, you're not investigating.
And Marcy's law does not protect the officer shot. He is not a victim, and his identity needs to become public, and we need to look at, does he have a history of this?
As we started the taping, right, the officer's identity has not been revealed
This
yet.
is an outrageous incident.